Hey,
Morning
good morning.
or evening. Is it 10?
Here for me it's 11 p.m.
Oh, 11.
Yeah,
Are you an hour behind Ben? Because I thought he and I
yeah,
were okay.
exactly 1 hour behind.
Or I guess an hour ahead because he's 12 hours behind me.
Okay,
So
yes, I'm an hour. He's an hour behind me, so
yeah,
it's 10 for him, 11 for me.
yeah. Okay.
Are you following the rugby world world championship? Because New
No.
Zealand is like the All Blacks and all the stuff.
Yeah, rugby's really big here, but hockey started on Friday last week. So I'm all hockey right now.
One single sportman.
Yeah.
And
Once you've watched hockey, nothing else really compares.
yeah. And your team was the Dragons or something like this,
Dallas
if I'm not
Stars.
mistaken. Stars. And how it was the first week for how was
Their
the
first
first
game
start?
they won in overtime. So,
Okay,
woo.
congratulations.
Yeah.
And what about your kids? Did they love hockey or they really know
I
about
mean
it?
they know it, they understand the game and everything, but and they're not into it as much as I am.
It's never too late, so maybe yeah,
The hard part
maybe
is watching it here because it's if you don't if you don't do it the way that I've done it, it's very, very expensive.
yeah, I understand what you mean. Hey Jason,
Hello.
hello.
Of this project because
What?
Sorry, I was going through my tabs and I hit a YouTube tab.
One personal question, Jason. I remember that some months ago you said something about a knee injury. How is it going with the knee? So are you recovered?
it's getting better. I ruptured a tendon, and the doctor said it would take about 3 months to heal, and I'm about 2.5 months, and it's mostly healed. There's some climbing stuff that hurts still, but mostly doesn't slow me down.
Yeah, great. Please go step by step with the next challenges. We need you 100% in capacity for the next month. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Let's wait 1 minute more to see if we have more people joining.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hey, Julian.
How it goes?
All good. Living the dream.
Oh, I see that coffee. Mm. Come on, what's the
I
coffee today?
tried to sneak it under the camera, so sorry.
I mean, that's a nice V60 right there. So
Can you show again that bottle or something that you use it for the coffee?
It's called a Chemex. It's the world's prettiest coffee vessel. It's actually
Okay, okay.
quite famous. Like you may have seen it before, or you might not remember, but you may have seen it before. It's very old. It's from the 1940s or 50s, but it's seen a resurgence, and it's in the background of a lot of American TV shows, particularly in the past 30 years, like Friends. It was always on the counter or something like that. There's a cool video from James Hoffman, which I'll link on the Chemex, where I think he has a screenshot of like some Friends episode where it's there. But yeah, I like it. It's
it does make the best coffee.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Okay, we have the video, but I think that this is exactly the best moment to get started. You okay? Is everyone okay in starting the meeting? Okay. I'm going to share my screen. And as always, let's start with some housekeeping, reviewing together the meeting etiquette. We are going to record the session to share it with the community and also in YouTube. We encourage everyone to challenge any language or behavior that is harmful, not inclusive, or against our code of conduct. We'll try to remain on mute when other person is speaking and use the Zoom reactions to ask for a turn to speak. And this is today's agenda. No, this is not. Yes, this is. So we have 2 items, but we still have time to add more. So if you have something in mind that is not here, just add a comment in the issue or let me know in a message or directly edit the issue. First item is just a quick review of the pending actions to archive all repositories of the website, blog, and understanding JSON Schema. And the other item is a quick view of the current status of the board of the stable release development. Any questions so far before going to review the action items of the past week? Cool. Let's take a look about the action items we captured the past week. We had great discussion, and the 2 action items we capture is first, update the understanding JSON schema PDF to include a watermark indicating that the document is outdated and the updated information is in the website. I already created a pull request for that. So if someone has time this week, please take a look. But basically, it's super simple. It's not the best watermark ever, but at least it has the information we agreed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. Shoo. Anyway, so is this one probably. Anyways, so the pull request is there. Please let me know if that works. I'm looking for feedback for that. Any question regarding the PDF before reviewing the other action item? Okay. And the second action item we captured was prepare a communication plan, a deprecation plan for deprecating the JSON schema / schema redirect, because we had a long discussion about how unpredictable it is, because it's just pointing to the last schema, but it depends of the context of every user, what they are expecting and so on. So we decided to not directly remove it, instead just communicate that we are planning to do that. And it's still an action item on my side. So I hope to have something ready for the end of this week to get some feedback. There is no rush with this, so we already have this pointing to the last version, but yeah, we will try to make the things right to give time to everyone to adjust to this change. Comments, questions, requests?
Can't find the link to that PR that was mentioned.
Yeah, it's in this comment here.
Oh, let me see if I can.
I'll try. Maybe I can share the PDF. 1 second.
Oh, there it is.
Basically, I just added a watermark in the footer of every single page, stating that is not updated, and the more fresh the current information is in the website. Let me check if I can open it. No.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, it looks good to me.
Okay, I finally found it. I'm going to put it in the screen. 1 second. Okay, I used some online tool to make this, so maybe we can make it appear cleaner. But basically, this document is no longer regenerated. The access to access the updated version of this JSON schema docs, please visit jasonschema.org. That's it, and it's in every single page.
Yeah, it seems good enough to me.
Okay, just please, everyone, take your time to take a look and let me know. And if we don't have more comments regarding these 2 action items, let's go to see today's agenda. Okay, those are the 2 items. First, I mean, I will suggest invert the order. So let's just, if everybody's okay with this, I will suggest we start reviewing the board of the stable release development and see if we have some blockers, impediments, or pull requests to prioritize, if that's okay. Yeah. Okay, it is. I hope that's a yes. Second. Okay, this is not the right. Okay, this is the issue. The board is this one. I'm going to make a little bit smaller. Any comment as at first view about this? We have a lot of in progress items. Something that Greg, Jason, you like to highlight for this week?
That one about the dynamic references, I was going to work on this week, although I don't know if that's going to be welcome, because I know Greg said a couple days ago that he wanted us to take a break on spec work.
Yeah, I think, and I don't know if we want to get too deep into this, but I think we need to resolve the ownership issue before we really dive into spec work. If the ownership issue is resolved in a way where Austin does take ownership of it, I imagine he'd probably end up throwing away a lot of this stuff. I think keeping it kind of in limbo is fine for now, but I don't know. I don't see a point in continuing the work until that's resolved. That's just where I am.
Yeah, I personally don't think there's a strong claim for this not being community owned, rather than belonging to any one or a couple people. And I honestly don't think it should slow us down. I mean, I think the worst case is that you know, we have to do the work in a different format for some reason, rather than using the markdown. But if we feel like the team feels like we need to take a break with spec work, there's lots of stuff to do otherwise.
Yeah, I think it's something we need to have a broader discussion about, and probably not on this call. So let's take that discussion offline for now.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's continue with the agenda. Let me get prepared to share my screen again. One second. Okay. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, and the other item I added to the agenda was completing the last actions to mark the website rollup item as completed. So we need to archive the blog repository, the understanding JSON Schema repository, and the old website repository. I'm owning those tags. In terms of the blog repository, basically what I'm doing is making sure that we don't have issues. So I'm closing issues or migrating the issues to the new website repository, and making sure that we don't have pull requests open. The only pull request open right now is the one that I created to add deprecating notice in the README, pointing everyone to the new repository. The blog repository is almost ready for that. The same for the old website. So I already completed the migration of the issues and the review of the pull request. So it's just one single pull request pending that is the same, adding the, one second, sorry for this disaster of open windows. Okay. Let me navigate from here to show the same thing. The old website, same thing. So there are no issues open. There are no pull requests, just one single one to include the deprecation notice. Those were the easy ones, but understanding JSON schema is a different animal, because the owners, it is an inherit repository. It has a lot of open issues that I need to carefully migrate or close. and also it has 6 open pull requests. Some of those are really old, like this one. With this one, I'm going to take a little bit more time. I think that there is no rush to get it closed as soon as possible. So I think that we are going to close the old website and the blog. And with this, maybe I will be asking for feedback or something. Probably those pull requests, I will end replicating the changes in the new website or something like that. And the issues, yeah, let's see. Same thing, because we have here a lot of things very old too. Yeah, and I will try to be very sensitive in how I close or migrate those issues. Any comment regarding this quick update about where we are with this? The good thing about that is, as soon as we have this closed, we are going to mark one of the items of the roadmap as complete. That is going to be something cool to celebrate together. Yeah.
I'll say the I've been through all of the understanding JSON schema PRs that are still open, and they've all been there forever, and I don't, and when I was working on that site, I didn't feel like they were things that needed to go into the site, but also not necessarily something that I wanted to reject. So I would say it's probably totally safe to just ignore those.
Other things that probably can be ignored are things that are waiting on author input. So like if there's been an open question for the author for a year, it's probably safe to just say, we're not going to do this. If you want to continue with it, open a new issue.
I like that approach. So yeah, I'm going to take the advice.
I don't know how many
Yeah,
of
because
I don't know how many of the issues are like that, but I see .NET issues that are like that all the time, where questions are asked of the person who opened it, and it just sits there. I have a few in my repository that are like that. They open an issue, and I respond and ask a question, and I never hear anything back, so I just close it.
Yeah, I'll take that approach. The good thing about this process of cleaning those repositories is that we already make like this a big chunk of 3H in issues. That is great, and we are going to have like the issues of the new website like better grouped. So I'm just using labels, and if someone for example, if someone want to join and contribute with docs massively, that person is going to have like a good chunk of issues to work on that. And same with other areas. So yeah, at least for me, it's been really useful, like for absorbing some of the previous history of JSON schema before I joined. Yeah, thank you for the advice. And nothing else from my side. So I don't know if someone in the meeting wants to speak about any other topic. It's 3 weeks since we launched the new website, and we are still alive and no more issues in production. So yeah, life is good. Nothing? Yeah, thank you, Julian, for the comment.
Other than to echo what Julian said, is the website's gone out, it's worked. We haven't seen any major issues. We haven't seen any issues we can't fix easily. So yeah, good stuff.
My feeling with the website is like, I have the feeling that now we are ready to put more and more pieces on top in a more structured way. I'm not saying only tooling or not only documents, but also programs and strategy. So we have the great foundations to add elements in a organized way. If we are going to create a program for implementers, I think that we are going to have better places for doing so. Same for attract sponsors or to create a group of enterprises that want to be engaged with the roadmap, things like that. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with the launch, to be honest. Yeah, I'm happy. Cool. So if there are no more items, I think that we are free to go for today. One last attempt. Any other topic? No. Okay. That's all for today. Thanks everyone for your time, and let's continue the discussion on Slack and GitHub. Thank you. It was great to see you all, and have a great week. Take care.
Okay, well, bye.
Right.
Bye.